Hey, good evening. It's Tuesday night, and we got 55 of you on here. I tell you what, Facebook all around, if you've been looking around, the views are down across the board, and I'm not sure why. Their algorithm probably changed after they gave all the money to all the social media folks that were talking about winter storms and severe weather the last month. That's what monetization does is there's only so much to go around. So I think that's why the reach on some pages, I've noticed not just my page, the WFF page, most pages out there, the reach has been really, really low. So it's going to be interesting to watch the Facebook stock and see if when it rises, if that all starts to change some. But again, that's just some observations me and a few other meteorologists and friends have noticed across the board. So again, if you do a lot of Facebook and your reach is down, could be a product of that. But again, it's not bad out there tonight. We've got nice weather. Temperatures are still in the 60s. There's rain starting to spread across the area. So let's get into your forecast. And we are going to talk about the rain we have tonight, first alert weather day for tomorrow morning. And the main concern tomorrow morning is going to be the fact that we've got a lot of rain out there for the commute, and it's going to cause some issues and probably some delays. So, again, I want to urge you to join our morning show beginning at 4:30 in the morning. Meteorologist Eric Burke, he'll have the latest on the radar. It'll look a lot different than this, probably. I think we're going to have more greens, reds, and yellows on there, too, for heavy rain. We don't have any severe weather, though. I really want to emphasize that. So what we're going to talk about tonight, tomorrow's rain, overnight thunderstorms, and then the bigger system coming up for Valentine's Day. We've got a first alert weather day out for that as well. But let's get into the forecast. Well, we've got scattered light rain showers out there. Mainly sprinkles farther to the east into the Huntsville metro area. And as we continue on here with the forecast, what we're going to see, pretty quiet on the Parkway right now. It's 60 degrees still. I'm really looking forward to consistently being in the 60s at night and afternoon highs in the 70s. Rainfall potential, man, that went by too quick. Let me rewind. This is the latest, and I have not seen the latest. So what we're seeing here is pretty consistent with what we had earlier. It was about a half inch to an inch. And the inch totals are going to be right along where we see the heavier thunderstorm action, and that will be the heavier rain. Even Waterloo now looking at perhaps just shy of an inch. And this will be overnight tonight. The heaviest rain is coming in between roughly 1 a.m. and 7 a.m. And as we take a look at satellite and radar now, what we're watching is the area that's going to move through in the morning is just south of Paducah. So that's roughly arriving around 3 a.m. when we get to the model guidance. My concurrent viewers are falling. I can see the Facebook algorithm is after me tonight. I can see all this stuff coming in. So as we go past midnight tonight, we're going to see the heavier rainfall just across the state line. Look how that's tracking east-southeast. So widespread rain, heavy at times, 1:30 in the morning. So this will be good sleeping weather out there. The rain really picks up and crosses the state line around 3 o'clock in the morning. Some thunderstorms. This is being picked up by a lot of the high-resolution model guidance. These are going to be what we call elevated thunderstorms. There's no instability out there, so all the at the surface, all of it is way up in the air. So we're going to see some showers, thunderstorms, heavy rain, 4:30 in the morning. This is why we put the first alert weather day out, because there will be heavy rainfall associated with this, and it's going to have a big impact on the morning commute. At least if the early part of the morning commute, that's where the heaviest rain is going to fall. By 6 a.m., we're still looking at locally heavy rain, and about the time you're getting ready to go to work or school here, 7 a.m. to 7:45, the heaviest rain from Decatur to Arab and moving into Coleman. So, again, things to keep in mind, eventually moving into Douglas, Albertville, Boaz, Arab, all this tracking to the east-southeast. The heaviest rain should be gone by 9 o'clock in the morning. I do see about an hour delay here from what we had earlier today. Notice the temperatures by 10 o'clock in the morning. They are in the 40s with the wind picking up out of the north, gusting 10 to 20 miles per hour. So be prepared for that. Here's your 10-day forecast. When we come back from a break, we're going to talk about the 10-day forecast again. Plus, we're going to talk more about this first alert weather day we have out for Valentine's Day. I got a hint for you. It's going to be very wet Valentine's Day. 1 to 3 inches of rain there. Severe threat doesn't look like it's going to materialize, so that's good. And look beyond that. Next week looks really, really nice. I'm glad I've got the next few Fridays off. This Friday looks pretty good too. Probably some heavy frost out there and maybe some fog Thursday morning. Temperatures around 34. We're going to take a quick break and then we'll be right back. This runs 1 hour. 1 hour. This runs 1 minute. I'll see you. All right, thanks for sticking around for that break. Catch up on some of your questions. Amber wants to know if grilling weather's bad for Saturday night. Yes, I would grill Friday night. Sunday night might be better too, but again, Saturday it looks like a washout. There's no severe weather in the forecast, Ian. I notice your question says, how is severe weather? I don't see any severe weather at all. What's happening is there's an east wind coming in. There's an east, I don't know, why did this, okay. Maybe you heard me there. But there's an east wind coming in Saturday, and that's just going to completely make it nearly impossible for severe weather. There's a lot of wind shear out there, but there's also a temperature inversion, which means the temperature actually gets warmer as you go up. So I just don't see any severe weather happening Saturday, although on social media, those social meteorologists are probably promoting that because it looks like a setup for severe weather. The dynamics are there, but there's absolutely no instability. So I think we're going to be okay. But it's a first alert weather day Saturday because of the rain. It's going to rain just about all day, and this will move in late Friday night. So here's your weekend. This is 11 o'clock, kind of similar to what we have out there now with some of these light rain showers. And then notice how this picks up, and it remains steady and consistent, especially over North Alabama. Temperatures fall into the mid-40s Saturday morning. No threat of severe weather if this verifies. We're still several days out, but I'm pretty confident right now in this setup, which would put lots of rain in North Alabama. This is 6 o'clock Saturday night. So we've had rain all day Saturday, 1 to 3 inches. And then the area low pressure is going to track southeast of us the way it looks right now. When we look at model guidance, we look at consistency, and we look at what it's putting out every run, and it's trending to the south with that main area low pressure. Any threat for strong storms, let alone severe storms, will be along the immediate Gulf Coast the way this looks now. So a cold early morning Sunday, chilly, I'll call it a chilly rain, and then we clear out Sunday afternoon. Not bad, 1:30, it's 58 degrees. So this is not going to be a really bitter cold storm system coming in. And beyond this, as you saw in the 10-day forecast, pretty nice weather next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. And again, Facebook reach is up and down. Probably a bad month for Facebook. I don't know. Their stock's been down $70 a share in the last week or two. So again, that's probably why you may be getting poor reach on your Facebook page as well. But again, it's just one of those things, up and down, right? I'll tell you guys, we've got pretty good weather late next week. Tomorrow, rain in the morning, then the sun comes out in the afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. I got to get ready for that 10 o'clock news because of the breaking news out of Arizona. We are going to be on about 8 minutes late tonight, so about 10:08. And that, again, that's the deal with the break-in, the cut-in from NBC Nightly News earlier this evening. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.